I figured the best way after doing the first ever review video on my channel is to start reviewing and seeing what Easter eggs lie in the opener. Faction by Wieners is the song title that will be linked down below, and so will be the first review video, so definitely check that out. You'll probably find it up in the up doobly doo or the down doobly doo, whatever you want to call it. But let's go over where we see all these Digimon. The first kind of real image we get of Digimon is we get the three starters. We get Angromon, Gammamon, and Jellymon. So with their tamers, you know, the main three that we're going to be with for a good while. And next scene we kind of get is Clockmon as a shadowy silhouette. Is hinting will be introduced with him in the first episode, which is really nice to see as like these shadowy figures through the video. It's a really interesting take. Then the next scene we kind of get another silhouette of Metal Seedramon. I really like to see how enormous it shows off. It kind of makes it really a little more pleasant scene with this, but this is a Metal Seedramon you're definitely checking out. Then we got some window panes with the new like bunny that you kind of see floating around even in the first episode. I pointed it out. The Puppetmon is definitely in this window here, followed by, I'm going to say Mushroommon is in this window as well, followed by, I'm gonna say Bakamon. I guess I can't put down that with confidence it's Bakamon, but if you guys have a better opinion on what this blob looking thing is, looks like a puffy little cloud, maybe you guys have a better placement. It might be a new Digimon all in general, and I wouldn't be surprised by them at all. So next is a Demi-Meramon flying across the window panes. It's only in like 2 to 3 frames, so it's quick to miss, and a lot of people will probably miss Devimon flying across, which, wow, I'm surprised even I caught this. It was just a split second I saw the wing and I was like, oh, this is a Devimon. So next in the window to the right, we're gonna say Floramon. I feel like it's Floramon. If it was a little bit longer in the nose, I would have went with a Tapirmon personally, but Floramon definitely fits the cake. Then we kind of get, next scene that we get is Lady Devimon. I don't see the far figure being anything else but Lady Devimon. She's dragging her arm, very thin leg, and then the kind of botched up looking thing. Looks really interesting. A lot of people might say it's not Lady Devimon, but it's definitely Lady Deva. When you bring it up really close, she's really showing that face of Lady Devimon. So then we get like Wizardmon following behind the main character, and then there's another shadowy figure I can't pin out. Doesn't give enough shape even in the opener and a couple frames. It just doesn't show up enough, but I think it's a Wizardmon following behind Hero. Definitely a good one. Then we get this scene with the spider web and a hand reaching out. So with that hand, I'm gonna say Arcanimon is definitely the symbol or representation of what this is supposed to be. We're gonna probably see a revamp of Arcanimon, because we know Mummymon is in the next episode, if you guys are waiting on that. Then we get Pumpkinmon, which is another silhouette. I'm surprised we didn't get like Gutsumon or anything like that, you know, his partner in crime, but it's just Pumpkinmon in this scene, which is not bad. Then we get a scene of Lusamon running across, which is not a silhouette, by the way. This is a full-fledged, maybe we'll see Lusamon running around. Maybe Lusamon's home domain is in this world. We'll not fully know until later episodes, but I feel like Digimon that are full formed, that aren't in the silhouette, are more important to the story. You'll see this shortly with another one. We get the Black Gatomon that was introduced in episode 1, where it's got the jacket and stuff like that. It might be a very interesting lore development. If you guys have any information on that, probably mention it down below, but the Black Gatomon is definitely here to stay. Then we get a It kind of feel with Piedmon coming out of the sewer. We get a zoomed in on that. which, oh boy, that kind of gives me nightmares. Then after they rip down the sheets, we get Machinedramon or Mugandramon coming out of the windowsill, like right behind the window, scaring the daylights out of everybody, which very impressive. Then we get a bunch of houses and buildings. So what I'm feeling is that these are the main locations, because we get a shrine path as well and a big house. Just, I feel like these are locations where they're going to be the most Digimon activity, where I feel like the Digimon are going to happen more than not, are these good locations. Next, then we get Edamame punching the daylights out of Gamamon. Gamamon just takes a sucker punch from that Edamon, which, man, oh man, I love the using the old villains as like silhouettes and beating up our new team. Kind of gives that old-fashioned, you know, here's a little something for the old timers that love the Digimon anime since the beginning. Here's kind of like a taste here, but for all the new ones, these will be the first time their introduction to them. So it's really interesting to see all this. Next, we kind of get the evolution for Gamamon as well as the other tamers. So first off, we get Itel Gamamon, then Kozua Gamamon, then Vengegam Gamamon, which is really Vengegamamon is really interesting to see that it has 3 champion forms. Really amazing to see that it has this. I like that it's got these multiple forms. Gives better for situations against probably a lot of different Digimon, which we'll have to see, because Digimon have multiple forms and take different fighting, and sometimes you won't be able to handle them as much you want. So it's definitely really cool to see the multiple evolution lines for Gamamon. Then we get Angoramon's, you know, appearance again, but then its evolution is Simbara Agoramon. So definitely seeing a very fit bunny. They're also fighting a shadowy figure. I don't know who it is, can't really make it out, but we'll find out. Then we get Jellymon doing electric shock here, like a Pikachu, and then Tesla Jellymon is like just fooling around and having fun. So it's looks like a prankster kind of Digimon, just a very fun, laid back kind of Digimon to fit with this kid's seriousness. Then we get Gross Gamamon as like the final Digimon we see. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this little like overview. What Digimon did I miss? What Digimon do you think you have? And let me know down in the comments. I really want to know what Digimon you spotted in the opener where I might have missed. So guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!